Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, unfortunately, guys and girls, we are hanging in there. This is unfortunately often the case when we are in a possible trend reversal. And when a trend is starting to end, then you either are rolling over or you are in a very long and sloppy wave 4. So unfortunately, this is very sloppy price action with Solana. No change, absolutely no change to the previous scenario. We still have on the chart the possibility of Solana moving higher here in a fifth wave into the $30 region after it possibly ended its wave 4 here. Well, actually, it was here, which was at around 2260. And as long as we're holding this level, this is a valid 1-2 setup, which could rally in a third wave, fourth and fifth. So that's at the moment still a possible option. Again, here, the advantage is if anybody should attempt a long trade from here, I don't think it's high probability anymore that this is going to work out because it's very questionable with the strong drop that we had. But again, in theory, as long as we hold the 2260 level, you know, you can below that level, this scenario will get invalidated. So you're really close to support here and the reward to risk is not too bad. However, the problem is as always, you know, I gave you that green support area to highlight the scenario or the fibs, which ideally Solana would hold for that third wave to work out. Now, a drop below that level, as you know, does not invalidate the pattern. It will make it less likely. It will only be invalidated as soon as it drops below 2260, the beginning of the wave 1. It seemed to have come down and hold the 88.7% fib level. That is less than ideal, and normally it makes this pattern very, very unlikely. Yeah, a drop below the 78.6 fib level, which was here 2320, normally means that this wave 3 is not going to work out. Now it still can, and I will leave it on the chart like that because it hasn't been invalidated. But what it always means is that it becomes less reliable. Now there are, unfortunately, because it's sloppy sideways action, there are certainly a few possibilities that we could also look at. I mean, there are unfortunately various possibilities. So the point is here that we have a key support at 2260. If we drop below that level, then I think we are going to get here to the next support range between $21 and $16.70. But this is for the larger wave 4, assuming that wave 4 wasn't finished. I may actually I might take that out, and I will take it out now, yeah, because I don't actually think that if we come down once more, that this is still a wave 4. I think the wave 4 should be finished here, or at least if we hold a higher low, we could still be in the fourth wave, but then as an Elliott wave triangle. I think if we now drop below this here now, yeah, and drop below the 2260 level, I think then we are making a wave. I think then we are making a wave 2, and then we have to assume that the fifth wave was already in, and there are a few possibilities how this can be constructed here, yeah. But sloppy sideways action, and the only setup here at the moment that I see is that you know, we could still get this fifth wave. It would be ideal. I think it is what many other coins are attempting to do as well, to finish off their fifth wave with maybe one more high. But also take note of the orange line here, which is, I think it's the 200-day, yeah, the 200-day moving average, which is currently located at 2630. This already acted as support on the 30th of January, so it is resistance. So it may act as resistance as well if we make another attempt to move higher from here. It is, the whole crypto market is in a very, very decisive situation at this stage. So we are, with many coins, currently at key support levels. Bitcoin as well, yeah. And if Bitcoin loses its support level, its key support that I highlighted in the Bitcoin video, we can expect a drop in a wave 4. And that could then trigger here on the Solana chart a drop in a wave 2. Now, I want to see how price action develops maybe over the next few hours till tomorrow and so on. And if I see that we either have failed support or we are about to fail support, then I will put the relevant support area on the chart, which would then be relevant in terms of, scaling in maybe, because eventually what I plan to do, and I will make you aware if I do it, but what I want to do is I want to scale in into a Solana, let's say wave 2, because this is certainly an impulse. 1, 2, 3, again, maybe 4 here and 5 there, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already complete, and this is just an A, B, C structure, and we come down in a wave 2. So that the wave 1 finished here, the wave 2 will finish here, and then it might make sense to trade the third wave. At least that's what I want to do. Now again, this could also just be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, which would eventually lead to another low. But this whole journey here, I intend to trade either way. And there's no difference between a C wave in this case or a wave 3. At least nothing substantial. So yeah, and that's sort of where we are. So the 2260 level is really the key level that I'm watching. This is the last low. Against we can focus on higher, but if it drops, I think the likelihood that we are in a wave 2 already will increase massively, and I'd be very happy about that, because it would mean that these retracements that we've been talking about now for a while finally start, and that would allow a lot of people to enter the market or re-enter after taking profits. So I'm watching out for those, and we are at a very, very decisive situation here at the moment. As you can see, we are about to retest support again. As long as we are holding that level, we can focus on higher, because this could also be, just sort of for explanation, this could also be an Elliott wave triangle, which is still unfolding here in the fourth wave. But also here, the situation is, as long as the previous low is holding, we can focus on higher. So I keep you updated. Sloppy price action at the moment, and therefore nothing really to add to previous videos. We're just in a range really, and in a range also indicators don't really help us. So we need to understand what are the key pivot points, decision points, key support areas. Against we can focus on following the current trend, and the current trend can be followed as long as we hold that 2250, 2260 level. I mean, it might be different from exchange to exchange, but here on Binance, we're talking about this swing low of 2253. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.